Hi guys, and welcome to my new show. This is my very own stand-up special. It's a comedy special. I hope you'll enjoy it. First things first, I'm Austin the rapper, and I'm about to do my first stand-up. It'll be a comedy special. We're releasing it exclusively on YouTube. So I hope you'll enjoy and have fun there. So, uh, I don't want to get too into my history, the things I've been up to. I'll just go straight to the jokes, right? What you came here for. Okay. So, uh, life is like a box of chocolate. It doesn't last long if you're fat, right? Fat nigga jokes. I hope you like that one. So, roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I. Uh, so I'm sure wherever my dad is, he's looking down on us. He's not dead, he's just really condescending. Mm-hmm. Uh, Before we get back to the jokes, I'd like to tell you this is a story about a young boy who grew up in the city of Nairobi in Kenya. I was just a kid doing my own thing, trying to mind my own business and getting ahead in life. So I drop a mixtape. I put I put a lot of gas and heart into all of my projects, and I hope that one day you will remember me as a great one. So let's continue. The best time to add insult to injury is when you are signing somebody's cast. Hmm. I doubt there is a heaven. Think the people out in hell have probably bought it for a timeshare. You seeing all this table? This is what I was talking about. Okay, that's enough on the drip. It's enough from the drip department. Let's go. So I said to a gymnast, "Can you teach me the splits?" He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays." Hmm? Okay, let's continue. Uh, a man walks into a chemist and asks for a bar of soap. The chemist said, "Do you want it scented?" The man says, "No, I'll take it with me now." A good rule to remember is when it comes to plastic surgery and sushi, never be attracted to a bargain. A lorry carrying tortoises crashed into a train load of terrapins. What a total disaster. Mhm. Let's continue, right? So, so as far as the world knows, I'm just a kid in the underground doing crazy shit like skateboard tricks like Tony Hawk, right? Yeah, true. But if you look deep inside the man, I was a star, like the sun. I was literally Orion, going around, minding my own business. Uh, I came up in a wealthy spot. Like, see, like I'm downstairs right now. This is the living room. That's the dining room. Flat screen TV so big it'll make your mama cry. So yeah, there was a lot about me. I wish you knew. Like I was an idol, I was a diva, I was a fashion guru, fashion icon. Yeah, all that stuff. Okay, so I beg you, I'm not just another brat on the loose. I'm literally something of a Lil Wayne going down. Yeah, something like Prince in his prime. So make sure you tune into it, right? Like believe in me, have faith, see the God in me, right? Let's continue. So I went down to the supermarket and I said I'd like to make a complaint. The vinegar got lumps in it. He said those are pickled onions. Pickled onions must be so cool. A man entered a local paper pan contest. He sent in 10 different pans in hope that at least one of them would win. Unfortunately, no pun intended. Need. Unfortunately, no pun intended. Damn. So I was having dinner with my world class chess champion, and there was a checked tablecloth. It took them 2 hours to pass the salt. I saw this man and woman wrapped in a barcode. I said, are you to an item? So what's the deal with the weather anyway? It's always cold, maybe too hot, but it never snows. So what's up with that? And it says it rains every year. You see rain for like 2 hours. What's up with that? Damn. A sandwich walks into a bar. The barman says, sorry, we don't serve food here. I went to buy a camouflage trouser, but I couldn't find any. I went to the doctor and said, have you got anything for wind? He gave me a kite. I'm on a whiskey diet. I've lost 3 days already. Two Ariels meet on a roof, fall in love, and get married. The reception was brilliant. Huh? You think it will be like 30 minutes in now? So the police arrested 2 kids yesterday. One was drinking battery acid and the other was eating fireworks. They charged one and let the other one off. Two Eskimos sitting in a kayak were chilly, but when they lit a fire on the craft, it sank, proving once and for all that you can't have your kayak and hit it too. Did you hear about the guy whose whole left side was cut off? He's alright now. A man just assaulted me with milk, cream, and butter. How dare he? Did you hear about the new reversible jackets? I'm excited to see how they turn out. I'm ready. I'm reading a horror story in Braille. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it. Did you hear about the two silkworms in a race? It ended in a tie. Best jokes out there, folks. Best jokes out there. The future, the present, and the past walk into a bar. Things got a little tense. I recently heard about the mannequin that lost all his friends. He was too clothes minded. Mannequin, clothes minded, just friends. So, where do cows go for entertainment? To the movies. So, what do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop. Where are ghosts such bad liars? Because you can see right through them. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Because he was stuffed. What did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner is on me. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. Those are the jokes. They're pretty intricate. If you'd like to get those jokes better, I'd say you rewind and play it all again and try to listen to those jokes because they were crazy. I wrote them myself. They were amazing. They were literally revolutionizing comedy to a whole different level. Trust you me. Okay? So, so that was a comedy special by the young kid from Nairobi, Lil Austine Munara, or as you like to know him, Austin, right? So I hope you had fun. I hope you'd enjoy it. Uh, Fingers crossed, Netflix sees it and put it on their show, right? Anyway, that's mob love, uh, crazy life, brilliant future, toast to the grind, here's to many more. Long live the kid, long live Austine Munara. May his work be with us for millions and millions of years, right? Uh, yeah. Uh, if I do perform, make sure you buy a ticket. As for now, that's all. Goodbye. Okay, so this is part two of Sad Autumn comedy special. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. So this is where the jokes get really crazy. I mean, you will love this shit. Uh, so I hope you've been following all the music online. Uh, I hope you've been enjoying everything. Everything has been specially presented to you by Austine Munara, property of Austine Munara, all of it. Uh, yeah, so what I would like to say is stay focused, stay on your grind. Uh, when you get your free time, double in my stuff if that's what you're into. This comedy special has to be interesting. I put a lot of work in it, so I hope you appreciate it. There was a lot of work that was going into it, the jokes, everything, the gear, the drip. You see me out here looking all fresh. So let's dive right into it. I once walked into my parents having sex. It was the worst 30 minutes of my life. You know that feeling when you actually walk into people having sex and they go crazy and they don't even stop. So at this point, it was your parents. Crazy stuff like that. She shouldn't be happening to real niggas. So I was going to sail around the world in the world's smallest ship, but I bottled it. Hmm. You'd have thought that joke was going straight to the Pirates of the Caribbean, right? But it was a bottled ship, man. right? Oh, funny as hell. Funny as hell. So my girlfriend makes me want to be a better person so I can get a better girlfriend. Tough luck, buddy. I used to think the brain was the most fascinating part of the body. Then I realized, well, look what's telling me. Look what's telling me that. So at this point, you just have to wonder, right? You think the brain is fascinating until you meet certain experiences, certain people, and then you'll be like, damn, how does the brain actually work? Does it come in backwards for other people? Guys get bizarre. Let's stop being judgmental. The brain is beautiful. Let's enjoy the brain and all the gifts that it chooses to share upon us. Man. If it's a penny for your thoughts and you put in 2 cents, your 2 cents worth, then someone somewhere is making a penny for your thoughts, baby. I once wore a peekaboo dress. People peeked and then they booed. Yeah, I don't think I'd actually be able to pull off one of those see-through drip. Nah, I don't think so. People will be like, shh, that's not for you. That's definitely not for you. But I would drop in with some ice cream, gelato on the drip. Big flex, big flex, gelato all on the drip. Favorite playboy, Mr. Cash Money. I traveled a lot. TSA looked at my name and I instantly became one of the most interesting persons in the world. They said, Mr. Mohammed, please step this way. An Arab joke. They be traveling a lot. They will always be in customs getting stopped. Makes you wonder, right? Big balling. Here is all you need to know about men and women. Women are crazy and men are stupid. The reason why women are crazy is because men are stupid. Makes me go back to the X and Y from mathematics back in the day. So, I want a woman with original factory settings. Like no crazy shit, no crazy bitches. You know how things get, man, these days. I didn't know I was that judgmental. You need to take a chill pill, pull up a zani, smoke a cigarette, do something cool, do something extra. And I hope this lighting will catch me right. So, why do people, why do they call it rush hour when nothing moves? Hmm. When you're stuck in traffic and nothing is moving, it's absurd that they call it rush hour anyway, right? Is it rush hour in the bar if the drink is getting gnarly? It is happy hour. So I'm paranoid about everything in my life. Even at home, on my stationary bike, I have rearview mirrors. That's paranoia for you, right? Doesn't get any better than that. So, I love being married. It's great to find that one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. Niggas be really annoying. I don't get no respect When I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped my mother. Hmm. That's an ugly baby. So, the first time I'll see a jogger smiling, I'll consider it. Guys like me, I've actually tried jogging. To be sincere, I've tried jogging in my past, but you just get like I was weightlifting back in the day, so now when I jog, I'm already buffed up, so I can't really jog. I'm like zero workout regimen. I'll be just in the crib chilling, puffing on blunts. See, I'll be at the crib just smoking, trying to watch a movie, taking it easy. No, nothing much. So let's continue. If you smell burning toast, you're either having a stroke or just overcooking your toast. Yeah, I never got that toast bit. Like burning your toast, that's a stroke. Huh. Is that what really strokes are really like? Well, that's interesting. Makes you want to experience a mild stroke to actually get to know about the burning toast. It's a setup, ain't it? Throwing acid is wrong in some people's eyes. Uh, yeah, must be hella wrong. Throw acid to people's eyes. You crazy? How you even get this acid? You like stop in school and like 2 bottles of acid, please. I never believed in Santa Claus because I knew no white man would come into my neighborhood after dark. True, no white people in the hood. All men make mistakes, but married men find about them way sooner. I guess I'd have to be a bit older to enjoy that joke. So I used to play sports, then I realized you could buy trophies. Now I'm good at everything. I wish I'd buy some trophies for myself. You see, I out here grinding. So, uh, what else would I want to tell you in this special? This special was intended to be beautiful, right? It was supposed to capture a side of the artist that people hadn't really gotten around to see, like my funny side. Not just be in the crib and I crack a joke and it be like life changing, rib cracking. So yeah, hopefully these jokes will actually pay off. Uh, I have enough money to last me for the rest of my life unless I buy something. Um, I just joined the gym. I don't work out there. It's nice to have something to cancel, I guess. I was sitting in my apartment playing my favorite apartment game. Find the smell. Luckily, it was me. Then, so alcohol. Because no great story ever started with somebody eating a salad. There's a first time for everything. So more and more people are actually getting depression younger and younger. These days, even toddlers find their sippy cup half empty. So that was the end of this special. Yours truly, Mr. Austine Munara. I directed everything, was in charge of everything, was produced all of it. I hope you enjoy it. Limited resources, yes, but fine art, fine work. Picasso himself on the decks, right? That's what I say. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming from me unless something bad happens to me, God forbid. But you stay focused, stay on your grind. May the Lord bless you, and may the Lord bless me even more, because there's no end to what we do and what we love to see. Good television, good people, great people. Angel Wings, Angel Boy, Angel Kid. Uh, Bad Boy, Bad Buddy, flexing on them, social.